out the window, and I have to put about 1.5 inches lower in that crease, maybe 1 inch. So my crease will be here. All right, so I got my faceplate. It goes the other way. It's actually backwards right now, but I just want to show you that this is where my crease is at. I don't need that crease. I need that to be straight. My crease needs to be down here, so I can have my speakers mounted up here, straight at me like that, so that the music will go out the windows, because you will block the music. You still hear it, but so you want it out like that. So I'm gonna make a crease right here. That's why I flipped it around. I'm gonna scar the back end, kind of like drywall. That way it'll break to the other side, and it'll bend. It'll give me that tilt I need. See, this is where it's gonna sit up here. This is where my box is gonna be back here. So all I need is this right here. And that's why I'm not going any lower, so I won't hit this. And I don't need it to go any higher. That's a good angle, and we'll get that cut right now. Let me show you what I got. I'll get a straight edge. Any straight edge will work. I got this piece here. I know I need about 1.5 inches. Just lay it down. Lay it down on you where you think you need that crease. Go ahead and get you a safety knife and just scar it. Once you scar it, it'll break open. All right, so go ahead and scar it right here. You don't want to go all the way through. Of course, you'll cut your seats and your fabric. Just cut a little bit. Just kind of drag it along that line. And when you get it where it's dragged, you'll be able to crack it open just like that. Boom, it broke open. That's what you want. Now what I'm gonna do, it goes like this. Instead of bending up here where that crease is, now my new bend is down here. See that? So I'm gonna duct tape this to reinforce this to stop it from bending. And that way we only have my bottom crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce it with duct tape on the back side of it. That way it won't bend to you. Go ahead and lay your duct tape down on a flat surface. This is close enough. Put your tape on there. That'll help it from folding forward. That way it'll bend where you want it to bend. It ain't perfect, but it's gonna work for what we need. Set it up here. Put it on there. Put it close. And I'm right there. I got my bend I want right there. This is my new crease line. And then I'll have my speakers mounted on here. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and hopefully be able to fit my super tweeters in here somewhere. We'll figure that out later. 2. So the other thing you can do when you're getting close to the point where you're edged up pretty close, don't worry about these gaps. They're not going to look ugly. You can get closer as much as you want, but man, for what it is, keep it cheap, keep it simple, save you some money and time. You know, right here would be a good area to stop. Also, when you close them seats up to take a look at it, that crease line I got, which is down here, this one right here, that crease line is my line. You want to compare that to your seats. Make sure you got the same gap. You see it's falling down a little bit on that side. So I'll pick up on this side a little bit and drop this side down. Make sure that crease line is parallel to your seats. Still need a little bit more, but all I'm gonna do is come up here and cut a little bit more off of here and tilt it. Once you got that parallel to your seats, you know it's gonna look good in the final product. Like I said, it's gonna be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll see if we got any room for them tweeters. So another tip on tools, use one of these cutting blades. Stick it out kind of long. And when you go to cutting, just be safe with it, of course. You can always just come here and just slide it down. It's a real good cutting tool, especially for this application. The scissors are nice, but there's some turns or cuts it might take a little time, and this is a little faster in certain areas. Now, since I got an angle, so my speakers will face forward like this instead of laid back, I'm considering going ahead and doing my template in 2 pieces. So from this crease up will be one template, and this crease down will be another template. So just so you know that my plan changed. I wanted a 1 piece, but it's leaning too much back like so. I'm afraid my music, I'm just sending it too high up to the ceiling, and I want it to face out. So mine's gonna be a two-piece, looks like it. So this part is gonna be one piece up here, plexiglass, and another piece down here, plexiglass. And I'll show you how to paint it and color code it, and match it up with your ride. Make it look nice, put a design on it, whatever you want. And you can even have your amps built into it. I'll show you some pictures of an older car I did. And so just so you know, mine's gonna be a two-piece. That's my plan anyways. So what I did is I cut a little small piece of cardboard out, put some duct tape on it. Got this corner, I don't know if you can see it or not.